What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where Place Your Wagers has brought us a Super XL level 51 best buddy, Shiny Shadow Sableye. He has nicknamed the Banana Man because it's golden, I think, and Shadow Sableye is one of the most fun Pokemon, in my opinion, to use in the Go Battle League. It's a very safe Pokemon. Its only real weakness is Fairy, of course, and it is extremely hard hitting, right? It has Shadow Claw Foul Play combination, which can allow it to deal a ton of neutral damage against most things, and it is a very fun Pokemon to use. Playing in style is Place Your Wagers, and he made a note. He had to invest 600,000 in Stardust to build this Pokemon, so we are here to find out, is it going to be worth it? We shall see. Chestnut, Shiny Shadow Sableye, and Shadow A9 is the team. Rise, what does he do against Talonflame lead? He probably loses. Jeremy. I feel like I use the name Jeremy too often. Maybe we need to mix it up. Or maybe it's more funny if we use the same imaginary name over and over. But Chestnut against Dugong. Tries to go for the catch. The opponent doesn't fall for it. I like that play, though. And now they're probably going to go for the Drill Run, I would think. Drill Run does just under half health against this Alolan Ninetales. They can withstand another, so actually going to elect to take another move here. And they actually call the ICO, and that's pretty nice, because now you're not really at jeopardy of getting farmed down before this Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam coming through. This would do some big damage. Nearly knocks out Dugong, but not quite before they reach a move. I think you're fine letting this go down here. Place Your Wagers agrees. He's going to let the A9 go down. And going to come and get a head start with Sableye. Unfortunately, lagged a turn there. That's why he took that Ice Shard damage. In comes Charjabug. Oh. I wonder if he goes for the Power Gem here. Since his opponent has already committed a shield, they may be less inclined to use their second shield. No, going to go for the Foul Play. This wouldn't quite knock out. This is a big decision for the opponent. Uh-oh. Put on Do Not Disturb. Doesn't want the notifications showing in the Rise video. Foul Play does knock out. That's big. I think the opponent made a slight mistake there. I think they had the X-Scissor. I don't know if it would have changed the outcome of the game, but they could have gotten that final Protect Shield. But I think Sableye had this in the bag anyway. The opponent may have closed their app when you see that little freeze frame. And that is a GG to start things off. We got a little coffee with peanut butter protein powder. Don't knock it till you try it. Really positive lead here for Chestnut. You resist the rock throws. You're only threatened by the Moonblast, but you significantly outpace the Carbink here. So if you can successfully shield a Moonblast, you can overfarm a ton. Potentially win this matchup and come out with a Frenzy Plant loaded. They do bait the Rock Slide, so a nice bait. Then they swap into Charjabug. You don't have like a super hard counter, so actually chips and then goes into Sableye. You know, I think A9 is the better answer, but this kind of makes sense because you don't want to just swap an A9 and then give them a huge rock throw down, right? So this kind of makes sense. Goes in with Sableye. They let it go. The opponent also going for Discharge doesn't really make sense. They probably should have gone for X-Scissor, more efficient. But now we see Foul Play. This should knock out if it lands, but it actually gets shielded. Gotta use your shields eventually, I guess. And, ooh, lagged a turn there. Unfortunate. Place Your Wagers keeps lagging a turn. He's like lagged a turn 3 times already in this short span. But this looks really good. Poliwrath is just way behind on energy here. If Poliwrath was the one ahead on energy, this would be great. I guess it's a little bit sketchy still. Scald will do a lot, but I think A9 might still be able to get to the Gleam. Let's see. Oh, never mind. Not even close. I don't know what I was talking about. That Scald did more than I thought. Shadow on shadow damage. But Weather Ball chips. Just going to play it safe. Go immediately for the superpower. I don't think there's any way Carbink reaches another move. It's so low on health. 2 Vine Whips all it takes for the knockout. And that is a GG. Next opponent, here we go. Shiny Chestnut into Altaria. Probably going to safe swap Sableye. Yep. Met by Basti. So Basti just kind of outbulks the Shadow Sableye here. I think this is one matchup where regular Sableye is a little bit better because it takes a little bit less damage from the smackdowns. But let's see how this plays out. I have flipped this by committing a shield if the Basti doesn't commit a shield in my experience. But if Basti's willing to put up a shield, it looks like they can just smack on down. Because I think Sableye is only going to reach one more foul play here. But let's see. Actually, these Shadow Claws are doing a lot. Oh, wait a sec. Let's see what Basti does. Do they shield? They do. One Shadow Claw? Oh my gosh. Sableye just won the ones. And I think might have got DRE there. So Blazer Wagers was getting very unlucky with some of the one-turn lag. I think that time was the beneficiary of one-turn lag. Now Superpower coming through. Gets the final shield. And this is going to set up the A9 for a sweep. The opponent ABA weak to the Alolan Ninetales. Very fun Pokemon. Very strong. Very majestic Pokemon. Great lead here for Chestnut. They swap Gligar, immediately met by A9. I love throwing the Weather Ball here. You don't want to give your opponent a free chance to land the move. Force them to use a shield or let it go. And if you're the opponent, I don't necessarily love the shield decision. They do get a shield back. But this is only an Aerial Ace, so you don't need to shield this. And the nice thing here is Registeel probably can't even lock on down. Well, maybe it can. I take it back. But it's going to have to eat multiple charge attacks before it can lock on down. So I guess this could open up some potential threats. But Registeel is going to have to eat a lot of damage in the process. So Registeel going to be willing to probably take at least 3 Weather Balls in exchange for coming out with a lot of energy and throwing a Focus Blast at Chestnut. A9 farming up, going to fire off the Weather Ball. I like it. Didn't look like you were quite going to reach the Gleam, so nice recognition from Placer Wagers. Oh, wow. Got to double Weather Ball. Very nice. A9 hanging on by a thread. Look at how much damage it did to the Reggie. That's insane. Can withstand a Focus Blast from here and probably bank a move. Goes for the immediate swap. Yikes. Not what you wanted to see. It is Air Slash, which might be a little bit better, but this looks pretty tough. I think Mandibuzz, unfortunately, might be able to sweep here. Power Gem really needs this to connect, maybe, to have a chance. Power Gem doesn't connect, but here's the thing. You still have a shield, and you land the Power Gem now. Mandibuzz is in Superpower range. You have a Superpower banked. I think you're okay here. I think you're okay. You just throw the Superpower immediately. Oh, do they have a catch opportunity? Is the switch timer up? That's their win con. But they don't catch. And now you're chilling because Registeel has to be at least 10 turns away from a move. So you're going to get there at the same time. And that is a G to the G. Wow. That ended up being really close. Obviously, you don't want to, like, give up switch if you don't have to. I think one thing maybe Placer Wagers could have done was knowing that the A9 was just going to get hard walled by the Reggie, could have maybe pivoted into Sableye and then would have been able to save the A9. So hindsight's 2020, of course. Bit of a core breaker here with the Skarmory, so forced to stay in a pretty bad matchup. Goes to the Superpower and gonna get off 2 Super. This is pretty nice, to be honest. This is pretty nice. You get off a lot of chip damage here before going down, and you get a chip. This is as much as you could ask for. You got yourself some sort of advantage out of a terrible lead. So this is as much as you could ask for. You come in Sableye. You're going to have to commit a shield here, but that's totally fine. I don't know if you can fully farm down here. I wasn't really counting. Oh, they Brave Bird. Now you definitely can farm down. So I don't really like that play by the opponent. Well, actually, maybe that was the play. I take it back. Maybe if they Sky attacked, it would have just given more farm. So maybe it was the play. Foul play. Speaking of play, does a ton of damage. If this connects, we'll probably be willing to just let Sableye go down. But it gets shielded. So yeah, I like the shield in response. They seem like they're afraid of this Sableye. The Sable guy. Claude. And Claude has very little fast attack pressure, so it's going to be forced to throw energy here at Sableye. And now it did not farm up much extra, so I think Alolan Ninetales can simply just throw a move before Claude can get to a move. And A9's going to be able to win this game, even if Lanturn can get to like a Thunderbolt before A9. can get to a Dazzling Gleam. A Thunderbolt will not be enough to knock out, especially after the Spark nerf. And that is a G to the G. Alola Ninetales I used to run all the time back when it first came out. Has fallen out of the meta a bit. Oh no. Do we just lose? What do? We hope they stay, but they don't stay. I guess we have to like commit shields and hope they come back in with Skeledirge. Oh no, and they're baiting. Yikes. This is so bad. This is so bad. We need to hope they commit shields here. Okay. Step 1. We're getting shields. It's like the only way we win. Oh no. Okay. Well, we shield, we farm, and we hope they come in with Scale. I think we get the farm down. Right? Yeah. Come in with Scale, please. Please. Okay. It's not over yet. They're at 2. We have to stay, right? We can't really catch. Oh god, this is so bad. Oh no, dude. We're coming with Chestnut. Oh no, dude. Does disarming KO? Probably, right? Oh, it doesn't KO. We get off the Frenzy. That's huge. But I don't think Frenzy KOs. Oh, it does. Are you joking me right now, dude? Oh my gosh. Okay. To be fair, the opponent did misplay this game a little bit. Because they didn't really have a Sableye answer, and also they could have Shadow Balled to knock out, which probably would have won them the game. So a little bit misplayed by the opponent, but nice job not giving up and overcoming what seems like an impossible lead for Place Your Wagers. That's pretty funny. As soon as you see the Skeledirge lead, you're just like, there's no way. There's just no way. But there was a way. If there's a will, there's a way. If there's a Shadow Sableye, there's a way. And now we see another Sableye Lanturn matchup. I'm going to let this Surf go through. Looks like you can probably reach double Foul Play here, which is pretty nice. Yeah, you're one Shadow Claw away from this next Foul Play. And double Foul Play will, of course, threaten to knock out the Lanturn. Oh, gets a shield. And gets to the second Foul Play, as we mentioned here. This will put Lanturn into the yellow. About 30% health or so. Chestnut completely won off the energy, and this is great. Gonna fire off the superpower on the charge attack priority. Now you're faced with an interesting decision. Do you invest the final shield here? I think it might be worth it, right? Because you can get off another superpower here, or you could even, like, save it. Oh, no. Gonna elect to let it go. Put it all in the back of A9. I don't mind this play. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like going for the Gleam might have been more efficient. I guess is going for... Gonna shield, but I think Vig gets to another move unless you throw. Okay, so throws on the charge attack priority, but now I don't think you reach Gleam before Lanturn gets to a move, do you? Oh, maybe you do. Oh, you only need Weather Ball. You only need Weather Ball. It's gonna be close to knocking out here. Oh, no. Does A9 hang on? Definitely not to a Thunderbolt. GG. Close game there. Maybe would have been better off shielding the Body Slam on Chestnut because you get off the superpower, and then maybe you can, like, Powder Snow down. I think that might have been the play, but obviously hindsight's 2020. Definitely tougher when you're in the moment. Shadow Sableye. This is where I tend to like Shadow Sableye as like a counter swap, or when Lickitung is a counter swap. It's Lickitung, in my opinion, has a less comfortable time against Shadow Sableye than regular Sableye, because Shadow Sableye, the double Foul Play nearly knocks out. The opponent actually just shielded up the first because they might have been in this situation before, and they're like, dang, double Foul Play like nearly knocks me out. That Talonflame is going to be an absolute menace, though, to try and deal with. I don't know how we're going to get rid of that Talonflame. Talonflame is going to be an absolute menace. Oh, no, dude. This is so bad. We did get a shield. That's something. Maybe we, like, shield. Oh, we're not even going to shield. Yikes. Are we going to swap A9? Get a head start? Oh, I like this. They swap. We get a sneak. We throw after 2. And they have Flame Charge, even worse. Even worse. What's the win con? Like a Whiscash? Even if there's a Whiscash, I don't know if it's going to do us much good. Wait, maybe we can Weather Ball and knock out before the next... Oh, we do knock out before the next... Dude, are you kidding me? Oh. Wait. Licky still exists, though, right? Is Licky still there? Licky's still there, right? So we Frenzy, but Licky's still there, so Licky licks us down, I think. Chestnut, Frenzy Plant, bang. But yeah, Licky a little bit too healthy. Licks down the Chestnut. Unfortunate. Good game. Amazing lead. Amazing counter swap here. Throw that Weather Ball. Put the pressure on them before they can put the pressure on you. They put up the shield. I guess you do want to respect the dig, because if they land the dig, maybe that does enough damage to threaten like a potential farm down. Gets the Powder Snow down. This is only an Aerial Ace. No need to shield. And this is so nice for A9, because you're going to get off at least 2 Weather Balls against Quag. I could be mistaken, but if I remember correctly, I think Gleam does the exact same damage as 2 Weather Balls. So, Gleam is... Oh my goodness. Holy cow, that did so much damage. Yikes, dude. That was insane. I love coming in with Sableye here because you were kind of expecting the instant swap. And dude, this head start is massive. If you did not get this head start, Talonflame very well may have swept this game. But with this head start, this looks really good. Can simply do 2 and throw, and then do 2 and throw again. Talonflame is still 1 Incinerate away from its next charge attack. You probably will have to settle for Foul Play here, but Foul Play is all you need. I think this is enough to knock out Talonflame from this range. That's the extra shadow damage of the Sableye. Bang. Knocks it out. And a nice read there from Place Your Waiters, right? I think some players, maybe some lesser experienced players, might have still come in with Chestnut against that low health Quagsire. Really no reason to, right? Really no reason to come in with Chestnut there. If there's a Quagsire in the lead, they're almost certainly going to have some sort of grass answer in the back. So nice decision coming in with the Sableye there to get a head start against whatever that back Pokemon was. Could have an Ice move here, right? But no, just a Weather Ball. This is very good. Frenzy Plant coming through. Threatening to knock out Mr. Politoed. Yikes. This opponent's in a bad spot. Going straight into the hard counter. But honestly, I think it's still the play. I think it's still the play because if you swap A9 and they just stay, that energy the Talonflame could pick up could be pretty devastating. So going straight Sableye is probably still the play versus swapping the A9. And up a shield. Might be willing to like invest here in the Sableye and be able to land a move still onto Talonflame. Is Sableye going to sweep the entire team here? Oh, baby. It looks like it is. Talonflame only has 1, right? So we're going to get to see this Power Gem in action. This is going to one-shot the Talonflame. Double super effective damage. Let's go, baby. Oh, my goodness. Sableye putting on a show. I think A9 got to take the battle off that time. It's always nice when that happens. Whoa, Mudshot Toxicroak. This is awkward. Because you don't know what it's running with Mudshot. Like, are they running Sludge Bomb? Are they running Shadow Ball? Not gonna stay in to find out. Swap Sableye met by Greedent. What a cool, weird team. I like it. Toxicroak Greedent Core. You don't see that too often. And look at the pros of Shadow Sableye. Like in this matchup, double Foul Play nearly looks like it's going to knock out Greedent versus there's no way. You would need Foul Play plus Return normally, which just takes a lot longer to get to. Calls the Body Slam bait like an absolute savage. Opponent's in an awkward position now. Foul Play coming through. Sableye just beat Greedent by calling a Body Slam bait. Unbelievable. Gets off a parting Foul Play. Sableye is absolutely putting on a clinic here. Flip switch. That Toxicroak has a lot of energy, but I think you're in a great spot. Just going to shield. I think you swap here just to soak the energy, right? On Chestnut. Not going to bother. I would have... Oh, interesting. Going to let this go. I guess knows they don't have enough... Oh, dynamic. Yeah, a little bit sketchy here. Place your weight a little bit sketchy. I think the preferred play would have been to sack the Chestnut there, but gonna work out just fine in the end. Opponent never got a chance to really use a shield. And I think this is the final battle. It's the final battle. Tough lead. Oh my gosh. Core breaker lead. Okay, at least learned this out. So here's what I'm thinking. In this situation, you don't care about Switch, because what does Switch even get you? A bad matchup against the Nidoqueen. So you go for energy. Okay. Still going to shield. But in my opinion, you're almost hoping that you get a shield back at this point. Yeah, this is weird. Gonna throw after 4. Like, I'm almost hoping Basti shields, to be honest. Yeah. Oh. Oh, doesn't get it. That's unfortunate. Flamethrower is going to hurt, too. So this looks really rough. This looks really rough. Yikes. Oh, man. Needs... Well... Oh, this is just over, isn't it? Well... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's just over. And they get off the Frenzy first. Unless the opponent, like, misplays somehow. Has the double Weather Ball. Oh, wait a sec. If they let this go, they might lose. Because you get off the double Weather Ball, and then you get off the Frenzy. Oh, no. How did this happen? I'm so confused. I'm like perplexed. That seemed like that game was so over. I think the opponent swapping out like opened up a win condition versus the Nido. You know what's so crazy? Is them swapping the Meganium like somehow opened up a win condition versus like they literally didn't even need to use the Meganium. Like they could have 2v3'd and won that game just by staying in with the Nidoqueen and sweeping. But by swapping in a third Pokemon and utilizing a third Pokemon, they ended up losing. Isn't that kind of crazy to think about? But if they just stayed in with Nidoqueen, Nidoqueen just sweeps and wins that game. So, kind of crazy, the game that we play. Anyway, thank you to Place Your Wagers for submitting a cool Shiny Shadow Sableye team. 600k dust invested in some very epic battles and sweeps with Sableye, the Sable guy. Does that make any sense? I don't really know, but I think it sounds kind of fun. All that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.